Welcome, dear auditor. I'm your GM, Buchanan, and you're here for your first insight video about our wargame, Fenris Burn. So, here we'll talk about the Imperium of Mankind, both faction, a little bit of context and lore, and indeed, their mechanism. So, about their lore, the Imperium of Mankind, Galactic Empire, ruled by a single man, the Emperor, from his throne, because he's technically not very well in good health, honestly, but that is kind of secret. So if you're an Imperial citizen, I would advise you to report to your first Imperial officer to be exterminated along with your family and neighbors. So, when we can continue on this joyous note, we'll present you the current faction. So, in the obscure segmentum, the place where the wargame takes place, near Cardia, the planet broke before the guard did. We have several factions. First, the most numerous, the populous rebel of the guards, the Astral Militarum, guardsmen, known also as the Torch, or the basically endless human waves you send to sacrifice. They have very interesting mechanics, which means they can simply recruit and conscript a mass population from the world, which allows them more or less an unlimited manpower. You have also the Titan, the Collegio Titanica, serving the god machine of Mars, and the Omnissiah, the way they worship the Emperor God. Of course, the Titan have far less manpower, however they are kinda dangerous, and they do a lot of damage to certain type of enemy, including the Dark Mechanicum. You have also the Navy, and less number of ships in a Sea of Stars, which do their job, basically, or don't, because they all die. Who knows? Honestly, it's the Navy. They do what they have to do, and they deal what they have to deal with. They have no specific mechanism, except they can too recruit massively from Cadia, and also have a good range of movement. Secondly, you have, let's just say, a more controversial individuals, the Inquisition, with kinda the political police and religious police, and basically the Stasi, KGB, CIA, and whatever you can add to the Imperium. They do their job, honestly. They kill each other, but not in the wargame. They are assisted by the Adeptus Sororitas. Just imagine a nun in a convent, but in armor with a flamethrower. Yeah, that's, one could say sexy, but honestly it's more lethal than sexy. And you have the Grey Knight, a very specific superhuman faction that are kinda specialized in crushing any form of chaotic activities. And then we have the most famous and the best of them, the Angel of Death, the Space Marine, or the Adeptus Astartes for the lore lover. There you have Dark Angel, Space Wolf, Bloodraven, and the Son of Fenris Manus, the Iron Hand. All together, there is a strike team, the best of them, the best of the best. And they are incredibly brutal, incredibly strong, fast, but they don't have a lot of manpower, and they will suffer from it. The Imperium will be electing, in the near future, a War Master, which is basically the player which will rule above all of them. As you can imagine, each of these individual sub-factions is played by a single player, and there is one which is more or less the ruler of the collective of 3 or 4 other players in each major sub-faction, and the faction are bound to fight for who will be the true and honest and powerful and irresistible Imperial representative, aka the War Master, the ruler of all this segmentum. And that's the point of debate. And they may argue, possibly fight for the post. And that will be extremely interesting to see how the Imperium forces will fight each other in a bloody and endless war, hopefully, for the enemy, while keeping their own position because there is other peoples than the Imperium in this galaxy, and they are more than hungry to either fight, because they like fighting brutally, or cunningly, or brutally cunningly, or cunningly brutally, because they like sacrificing babies, or worship demons, or simply because they are very, very, very bitter about their past, or simply because they are so nice that being next to them give you a combination of Ebola, the plague, and let's just say supra ultra space galactic death. And you have the Tyranids. Oh, they don't want to fight you, they don't want to sacrifice you, they're not bitter, because they're not. They're hive mind, a kind of insectoid species that love to eat people and planets and stars and basically everything that can be edible in the universe. So yeah, the Imperium may have plenty of enemies, and we will see how they fight. About their mechanism, we go back to the guards. We have said they have a lot of manpower. Navy, they are quite mobile and have a bit of manpower. Titan are very dangerous. The Sororitas here, they have a very specific design that they can sacrifice themselves. They are a bit like a martyrdom seeker, so they do their job. And the Grey Knight are very, very, very stealthy. For the Inquisition, they have a very specific ability called Exterminatus that some of you may understand. It's basically space genocide. Let's destroy all the planet around for the enemy and deny it access and resources to the enemy. Yeah. Welcome to the Soviet front of World War II, but in far, far worse. For the Astartes, their specific mechanism is basically they're good, they're fast, they're dangerous, they're deadly, and they're filled with pride, honor, and everything, equipment indeed, and everything one can expect from a super soldier from the universe of 40k. Have fun, and may the Emperor be with you.